Let us now understand the other type of products also. So we have seen the marginal product, but now what we will bring is the total product of labor. So the total product of labor is the output produced for each specific amount of labor. So let's say if you have 5 laborers, then what is the total output that is being produced by the firm. So this give information on the total output by the firm. From our analysis point of view, this is limited in usefulness. Why? Because it doesn't measure the efficiency of the firm. So suppose let's say you have two firm A and firm B. Okay, it produces let's say 1000 unit, and this produces 2000 unit. Now seeing this, what can be said about which firm is more efficient? Okay, we cannot say. The total output is just an indicator of the total product that is done by the company. It is not having that, okay, how many staff this has. Let's say suppose it has 40 worker and this has let's say 100 workers. Now that will come. Now the efficiency will come, because in 40 workers they are able to produce 1000. They are hiring 2.5 time workers. They are hiring 2.5 time workers, but they are producing only 2 times product, right? So what we can say is, with only the total product we cannot get an idea. We have to also see how many workers that they have employed, so that will give an idea of efficiency, right? So what we can do is, we can bring a concept of average product of labor. What is the average product? That is the output per worker. So here the output per worker for A is what? 1000 by 40, it is 25. For B is 2000 by 1000 by 40, yeah, and here it is 2000 by 100, that is your 20. So it means that the A company A has worker, they produce, each worker they produce 25 unit. Here each worker produces 20 unit. So now it measures the overall efficiency of the firm. But again the problem is, it does not measure the efficiency of one worker, right? Now to measure the efficiency of one worker, we need to see the marginal product of labor. What is a marginal product? We have seen it is an increase in the total product when you are employing one more worker. Now it is a better measure of individual worker productivity. So we will prefer this over the total and the average product. Okay, right? Now, however, many times it is very difficult to determine the productivity of one worker. Okay, so through this marginal product of labor, so that time we will use average product, right? So here you do not know how much is the productivity of one worker. One worker may be producing more, but because of him being hired, there may be a lot of issues, so overall production is going down. So in that case, we will determine the efficiency through the average product measure. Now this is an example which will give you an idea about the product of labor. So what we are doing is, this is one company. Okay, please note that the capital is fixed. So we are fixing the capital over here, right? So you have the workers, this have the total product, marginal product. Okay, so number of worker is 1, 2, 3, like that. It is increasing. See the total product, what is happening? When you have hired one worker, the total product is 10. Okay, so since when number of worker was 0, total product was 0. So hiring of one additional worker has increased the product by 10. So that is your marginal product, and your average product will be total product divided by the number of workers. So it is 10. Okay, when you hired additional one more worker, the total product became 22. That is, increase in the production is 12. So hiring of one worker has increased the production by 1. So what is the average product now? 22 by 2, that is your 11. Okay, when you have hired one more worker, 3, the total product has become 37. So marginal product is 15. So what you see is that as you are hiring more and more worker, your total product is increasing at a very high speed. So that means your marginal product are increasing. See this 15, 18, your marginal product is increasing. Your average product is also increasing. See, so your marginal product is increasing, your average product is increasing. Okay. Now when you hired the 5th worker, what happened is, your total product increased, but it increased by only 16. So it is, which is lower than your previous marginal product. So it is increased, but what you find is that the average product is increasing. Okay, now what could be the reason here? Why his average product is increasing when the marginal product has decreased? Okay, it has to do with the concept. Suppose, let's say, suppose you're in your examination, you have, let's say, your average marks till now is 70. Okay, 70%. In one semester, you have scored 75% marks. So what has happened? Your average is going to increase. Why? Because you have scored more than the average. So till the point you are scoring more than the average, your average will increase. So here also your marginal product. So in hiring additional worker, the marginal product is 16, which is more than the average product. So your average product is going to increase. See here, the next time the marginal product has become 14. So what will happen? The average product is going down. See, the moment you score less than the average, your average product will go down, right? So the concept is that if your marginal product is greater than average product, that means your average product will increase. Okay, the moment your marginal product is less than your average product, your average product will go down. That is the idea. So average product will increase as long as the marginal product is more than the average product, right? And what we see is initially your marginal product is increasing, okay, as more and more people are employed. Then later part you find that the marginal product starts decreasing. Okay, it explains a concept which is called as your diminishing marginal productivity. That is, the productivity, the marginal productivity of the worker are decreasing as you hire more and more worker. Note that the total product still it is increasing. Our marginal product is still on the positive territory, but average product is going down and your total product is increasing at a lesser speed. In the Excel I have the same thing. Okay, however in Excel I have also given you the marginal product being negative. So as you hire more and more worker, so what happened is we have covered here till here. Now when you are hiring additional worker 12, 13, 14 like that, you find that okay, it is increasing, but here all it starts decreasing. So that's why you find that your marginal product is negative. So this is your marginal product being negative, right? And then also your average product keeps on reducing. This is the idea.